Hello everybody and welcome back to your daily dose of Path of Exile 2. Today we're going to be running our frozen Boomstick witch hunter today. And yeah, so let's go ahead, hop this into here. We'll tag on a nice little thing there. Pop over here and do, we can do the Hive. Hive's kind of fun. Hive's not too bad. So as always, we go through one map every day with we rotate through the different characters that we have. Super chill, super casual. We're not trying to do anything super impressive. You know, I know some people are super into the end game and all that stuff. That's fine. You guys do you. I still do, like, I have my Amazon and, well, I don't know. I think all of my characters kind of just really need some attention in the gear department. Oh, come on. I was trying to get over to the freaking... Oh, I just forget that they do that. I was trying to get over to the pillar there. Or the altar. Let's just straight and get over to it. There we go. Dude. Yeah, I really need to go through and do some gear updates on this guy, because he's got less than 2,000 hit points, and that just doesn't pet it anymore. I've been able to get away with it so far because of the crowd control that I have, but sometimes things get through and they just slam the crap out of me. Like that. Especially when the... Oh, okay. I've never seen those before. Especially where we're in this mode here, where we have all these extra things. Well, it's not just the extra things, it's just the color of the map sometimes makes it difficult when you're doing this... I don't know what this particular mode's called. I know it's not called Breach. Breach is the one with all the hands. Let me move. Come on. Okay. Hey, nice. I'll take all that. All right, hopefully we can kind of chill out just a little bit, because now that we don't have all the extra things happening, I forget what that particular mode's called. I know breaches are the ones with the purple hands that you walk across and they open, and you get all kind of craziness. I can't remember what the little shattered thingy is. All right, but now things should be slightly less hectic now that we have all of this. Now we just have the regular stuff going on. So, yep, looking forward to hopefully, I don't know, I haven't seen any news about what the next update's actually going to have in it. I don't typically, go out of my way to research when things are happening. So, mostly I just notice when news pops up in my Steam, when they do new posts on the Steam thing. I haven't seen anything about a new, it's supposed to be this month, and we're already a third of the way through it, so I would think, I may be a quarter of the way through it. I would think that we would be getting some information here pretty soon, but it sounds like, or it feels like maybe they're just going to wait until the end of August, so that they can keep their word but get as much time as possible. Oh, nope, we don't want any of that. There we go. Heal up a little bit. Gotta keep everything under control as best I can. I really don't have the hit points to be taking all kinds of damage. That is something I really need to rectify here in, at some point. I never get around to it. I keep saying I need to, and then I never do. So, it's that, ADD / always having to move on to the next thing, so I never get back to actually fixing things that need to get fixed. So, what are you gonna do? I've accepted that I am how I am, and it doesn't really bother me that much. I'm sure it bugs some people, especially if you watch my Path of Exile content on a regular basis. You probably get tired of hearing, "Oh, I need to fix my armor and fix my life and all that stuff." It's yeah, some of us are just like that. Some of us are just, I'm one of those people that if I don't do it right when I'm thinking about it, I forget, because I move on to something else, and it's just not going to happen after that. All these extra spawns. Come on. I'm trying to clear everything out before I try to mess around with this breach here. Come on. Alright. A little bit more clearing. We're almost there. Gonna finish clearing out this last little bit, and then we can deal with the initial wave of things that are going to be coming out. Build up some heat so we can use this ability. This clears things out a fair bit quicker. Crap. The reload's gonna get... Ah, the reload got me killed. Boo! That's super lame. Probably should have stuck with my shotgun ability. It's generally faster for me to just stick with that until I get to like a boss because my rapid shot ability, while it has great DPS, it's only really useful against a single target. So if you have time to build it up and all of that stuff for a boss, it's great. But by the time you get it built up on like a rare or something like that, the rare is usually mostly dead already, and you can more or less get it killed in the same amount of time as you would with just spamming him down with the boomstick. So I don't know. Almost all of the time it makes sense to just walk around the map with this. But fortunately, the skills for the build that I used for my rapid shot seem to merge really well with this particular ability because of the speed increases that we added, so it makes it so that this thing just shoots really fast. So that's a really nice part of all of this. And I'm a big fan of the crowd control aspect of it, but I do at some point I need to remind I need to like put a reminder or something. Put it down to make sure, hey man, go back and do some gear trading for your mercenary because he doesn't have enough health. He gets his ass handed to him regularly. 46 monsters left according to the map count. We still have 2 rares to go, so I'm gonna switch over to this so we can build up some heat. Of course, there was a checkpoint nearby. Oh, I guess we're doing this now. Okay, that's that one. Yeah, like I said, it's almost always faster to just, or it's almost always faster overall to just stick with this because then I don't have to stop moving. I don't have to slow down. Then now I need to get out of the way of that, so we need to take a second. Yeah, that ability that these guys have is way too strong. It's way overpowered. Okay, so that is going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks. Or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with that thanks button. I also have PayPal and Patreon links for those of you who prefer to go that route, because some people do like to go outside of YouTube to help out with channels, so that option is there for your convenience. So again, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for our next video, and I'll see you then.